All right, so this is a test run. Hi guys. Gonna wear these gloves today. I don't wear them. These are my like practice gloves. So look at those, nice, right? Amazon. They just barely get on my fingers. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So I go practice run. So I switched the settings back to my mic, and I did it with the Purple Panda on my trip to Frisco the other day. And so now I'm gonna try it with the NEEWER mic again, and see if everything's copacetic. So let's turn the bike on. We already said our prayers, which I recommend. Get that high beam off. Oh man, we have no gas. So let's go get some gas. Yeah. And oh, let's see. Let's say that today's scripture will be Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things yet seen. So let's go to the gas station. Oh, immediately. I didn't know that we were out of gas. I thought that we had gas when we came back the other day. I'm so sorry about that. Let's see. That thing's blinking. Oh, see? Got some gas. But let's get some gas. I had the kickstand down. And my pants are a little tight. Yeah, they are. Alright, so let's just get some gas. Oh, these gloves are a little tight too. I haven't worn these in a minute. Oh my goodness, I could barely get my knee up on the pegs. Okay guys, here we go. And I hope that this microphone takes back with the new setting. Today was an interesting day though. A lot of work. In case you don't know what I do, what I am is I'm a planner buyer, and I work for a fiber optic communication company. And it's one of those days, right? Trying to get parts for a project that's going on, and everybody's like, "Hey, when is it gonna come? When does it come?" I do not control the carriers. I control the orders. Once the carriers get the orders, it's beyond my control. But hey, it's okay. These gloves feel a little bit different than my average gloves because they're light. Oh, there's a bike right there. Alright. Yeah. No, I'm going to charge it. So I don't know how people feel about oh, I didn't even see him. I need to put my glasses on. So there is I don't even call it a holiday, but there is a day that's celebrated coming up. There's actually a couple. I didn't even know about Columbus Day until I realized kids didn't go to school in my neighborhood. I was like, what is going on here? Okay. A little windy out too. So I don't know if people, and this could be something that people may not agree with. I'm quite sure there will be people that don't agree with it. But do you celebrate or actively participate in Halloween? Do you know the origins and the history of it? Now, case in point, for those who haven't figured it out, so I am a believer, as in believer in Jesus Christ, which means that I believe that Jesus Christ is God and that He is the Savior of the world. So that is kind of how my worldview comes about. Now, of course, I'm a person that lives in the world, so there's more to it. It's not just that. Ooh, that crosswind is dangerous. So, all right. So, as a practicing and believing Christian, going back to history, obviously, this is not something that Christianity would espouse. But like many things in modern day society, from Easter eggs to Christmas to other holidays that people celebrate, or other days that people celebrate. What do you think about the origins of Halloween, if you've ever decided to actually really get into it? And is that something that you participate in or not? I don't participate, so I'm not a partaker. I've had kids show up though, and you feel bad for the kids. You do. I think the only time that I've ever trick or treated, so to speak, was I think when I was a kid, my mom let us go out one time, and it wasn't because of not religious reasons. Just me and my sisters and my mom one time. And that was the only time I've ever done it in my whole life. So I got a tailgate right now. I got a tailgate. It's windy out. Stuff's going on my right. So that. I just had it. Oh, got a car. You see the other car. Alright, let's get some gas. It's not good to be riding around on one bar. Alright, so anyway, that's just a question that they're out there. What do you think about that Halloween and the origins of Halloween, and what are you going to teach your children? Good question. All right, so we're here. I'm going to turn this off right now, and I'll get back to you. I think if I can get these gloves, it feels so different. We're riding with these gloves on because they're so light instead of those bulky leather ones. And I don't know why my phone's going off. Oh, getting all types of texts. Alright, so let's turn this off. Alright, so I'm back. And it's really windy out. I don't know if you could see it. And I almost lost that piece right there. I just realized it. So being that it's really windy, I'm going to close my visor this time. And I really do hope that this mic sounds good. I'm going to take it home because it's really windy. I'm gonna put these glasses on my face. Here I go. All right. 345. I didn't know they made a 345 charger. But remember, I don't know if you saw a video a while back of mine where I talked about that, where you see people with chargers, and I have a charger, right? So I have a GT Plus. They don't make it anymore. So the GT Plus is basically a 392 without the engine. That's all it is. It's everything in the 392 without the engine. In fact, it may have just a little bit more of the amenities on the inside. So anyway, I didn't know they had a 345, but apparently so, according to that driver right there. But you see so many, how's it going? You see so many people do things like that. I don't know, maybe it's to impress. I don't know what it is, but maybe it looks good. But I see chargers, and I know the difference between a 392 and a Hellcat, or whatever the case would be. But you see so many people. Now that was totally unnecessary. Do you see that? How he came up in here? All that space over there. Why did he come here? I don't know. And then they look at you like, am I doing something wrong? Yeah. You think? There's no reason for you to squeeze between this bike and that car. Alright, so we got a full tank of gas now. And I did it again because I'm talking. So we got a full tank of gas. And we're going to head back home because it's really windy. And it's really windy. That's not a good time to be riding. For me. Alright. Let's see. In fact, let me put my visor down too. Oh, that feels so much better. Don't got that stuff in my eyes. But we got gas for tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be a cool day. Anyway, the point being, let me ride over that, is that yeah, I don't know why I see charges and then they had the Hellcat insignia on it, or you know, it'll be a regular charger and you throw a muffler on it and then it'll have the Hemi on it, and it's like you can tell the difference. But hey, to each his own. I'm not critical. I just wondered if I was the only one that noticed that. Alright, so stop here. We're good. And keep coming. Alright. Alright. That was a little shady. But I'm faster than the car, so up to third gear real quick. But anyway, so yeah, I was just wondering if it was just me, if I'm the only one that sees that. But I definitely do see that. I would say just, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I have a charger, so I don't have anything other than that. Now, of course, you could, I guess you could put how much horsepower you put in it. Like if you put, you know, some mods in it, and that'll give you that horsepower. Maybe that's why people do it. I don't know. It's not me. I don't know. Yep, but it's a little windy out. Yeah, I'm taking it home. I don't like when it's kicking up dust and stuff like that. Maybe that's just me. And I just wanted to test this mic out anyway, so mission accomplished. I knew it. Why? He literally looked at me and still like ran right in front of me. But that's cool. And then he's looking at me like, oh man. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Good thing I was riding in chill mode and I wasn't coming downhill with a little speed. Alright, this guy's crossing the street. Let me see if if he sees me, he's gonna do anything. Yep, he's gonna let me go. He's turning. Alright. Yep. I'm a pedestrian, and I realize that I cannot win against a moving vehicle. So I don't do it, but there are people, they just roll out like, you gotta move. It's like, what if they can't? What if they can't and they don't? It's like you just jeopardized yourself just because you think that you're, I don't know. Anyway, this was a quick little ride. We made it back nice and safe. God is good. Today is Tuesday. One more day to the middle of the week. I hope the mic sounds good. And yeah, I'm gonna turn this bad boy off, lift up this visor, and call it a night. Good night, everybody.